Welcome to Cars in Korea. I introduce newly released Genesis Hyundai and Kia cars. As you can see, I have 2024 Kona Electric that has been completely changed in and out. I will be test driving this car for a few days and I'll tell you all about it. If you're looking for exterior and interior review, there are previous video on the card above and pinned comment below. Feel free to check it out because I actually have gone thoroughly inside out. I actually also spotted a pre-production model, but I finally get to drive the Kona Electric. Let's go and check out the 2024 Kona Electric. By the way, what do you think about that Neoteric yellow? Certainly is one of a kind and it really stands out from the crowd. Kona Electric is actually my first EV that I got to test drive and feel it to myself as an EV, so I really have high expectation for this car and I know all of you guys too. So let's go for the first impression and drive. A quick interior shot of this Neoteric yellow, keeping a footage of the interior of this car just in case anything is different from the car that I be getting. So it's the artificial leather seats, just like that. This is the setup that I actually run with Kona. Here, this is the metal plate and you can have anything magnetic just like that. This is my credit card because it's just so useful this way. It's really spacious inside with the swivel cup holders that we all know of. Of course, the wireless charging pad and some exterior shots. This is actually one of my favorite spots to film and make thumbnail. I actually have a few thumbnail already shot right here. So that being said, let me also pop the hood. EVs definitely got to have the gas lift, right? To be honest, especially when the cars come with the frunk. And wow, it's been a few weeks already, but I missed out the opportunity to test drive the Kona Electric because I was on my honeymoon Hyundai i10 that I got from Seychelles. So that video is also coming up. So this is quite a large size frunk that I expected. Wow. And of course we see a bunch of cables, the batteries and the motors here. This is not built from EGMP, which is the explicit chassis for EVs that Hyundai Motor Group has built. So all those cars you see, Kia EV6, EV9 that I have just recently test driven, and also Ioniq 6 and Ioniq 5 you see over there, they are all built from the EGMP chassis. I shouldn't really say chassis, but it's rather just platform like the name says. However, Kona is not. Kona is built on the 3rd generation platform. The chassis has to entail both the internal combustion engine and the Kona Electric. So that is the reason why we see a whole bunch of space right over there. However, unlike the previous Kona Electric, where the internal combustion engine Kona was made first, then later Kona Electric was thrown in to be just fitted onto the platform or the chassis there. It's the other way around this time. Kona Electric, this version we see right before us, has been designed from the bottom up first, and then the internal combustion engine models, including the hybrids, came after. So everything you see right here inside out has been meant and designed for Kona Electric first. I also like the finish that Kona put, and a little bit of a grill mash right here. This is quite useful, and obviously this is meant for the charging cable. Drop it. Comes with automated trunk. It's a big deal on compact SUVs like Kona. Really love that. Wish I have that on my Seltos, and I know my wife dearly does too. I really have to go for the test drive now. Let's go. Just tap on the accelerator, the car will just shoot out. Look at this. So, well, to be fair, it's just the typical electric car thing. However, from a little shorter wheelbase that this compact SUV Kona being, I think there is a little more advantage over the other EVs, such as Ioniq 5, I would want to say. So it's not a dual motor spec. However, this car being smaller and relatively lighter, it's more agile, it responds quick. So all that together, it's fun to drive.
Spacious inside. I really like the fact that there is no gear in the middle. There is nothing in the center. Everything is gone, and this is the smartest thing I love from the Hyundai Cars and Hyundai Motor Group. They've been using this very effectively. So just like that, there's also this armrest, and you know, there's extra storages here too. Rather just put them all in like that. It's really convenient, as you can see. And the wireless charging pad. No touch buttons for the AC controls. The buttons underneath, right underneath the screen, is the buttons that will work accordingly. So you see numbers on the temperature, press that button to make the temperature go up and down from the recycled and upcycled materials that Hyundai tries to be environmental friendly. Mix of a suede-like leather wrapped around the seats. But this is not the leather. It says on the tag right here, it also says Eco Pack. It says Eco Pack right here, so that also shows that it has been made from a sustainable material. You get 2 buttons for memory seats on the driver's seat, fully automated seat, both driver and the passenger seat. And you can also control the passenger seat with a button right here. So much power, sharp around turns and edges. Love this car. Wow. Of course, comes with the HDA and has the latest ADAS, so it's really smart. And I've been saying this throughout all EVs, the ADAS and HDA, they work the best with EV cars because there is no transmission. It will an instant torque right away. The entire 100% of the power is just at the tap of the accelerator. The car will respond immediately. As for the windows, there is only powered window for the first row seats. It's not the case for the rears, as you can see. Alright, so that's it for the first impression, first drive. Be sure to check out my exterior and interior reviews up in the card above. I have it there. So I'll see you in the next video over there soon. Alright, bye. Pulled out the cam real quick. I just want to touch up on 2 things. And I have driven for 20 kilometers now. One thing is this headrest. It's really cushiony, and I have been driving G90, Genesis G90 right before this car. So that kind of a cushion that I saw in the Genesis G90 type of a feel. One more thing is I am on the freeway, and this HDA works like a charm. And also it has the automated lane assist and also the blind spot view monitor. And going to load up these set of wheels. Not sure if I can do it, but I can definitely do it with the second rows folded. You can load some good set of tires too. Here I have it. Stacked 4 of them inside, just like this.